Run that back turbo.
Hey, 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 hey. Designer head to toe.
Good morning, YouTube. I appreciate you guys for tuning back in. I am exhausted. I've actually been up for the past few nights till 3 a.m. Like, this coronavirus is really messing up my sleep schedule because I work from home, so I basically get up when I'm ready. I mean, we have a conference call every day at 9, but working from home is like, you can basically, get on the conference call, do what you got to do in the meeting, and then the rest of it. My camera fell, but then the rest of the day is kind of yours. You got to get your work done in a timely manner, but it's cool. But today I go to work at 2 o'clock, and so I'm kind of just up making breakfast, I'm making, what am I making? Bacon sandwiches. A lot of people call me weird for this. I mean, I don't know why, but it's kind of like a BLT without all the extra stuff. I put, this is where I get judged. I put just bacon, mayonnaise, and cheese. That's all I use. A little sprinkle of salt and a little sprinkle of pepper. To add some little razzle dazzle to it. But that's my bacon sandwiches. I don't like tomatoes. I don't like lettuce. I don't like all that extra stuff. Like, ugh. Yeah. But yeah, I'm doing that. Gonna make these sandwiches. Then from there, I'm gonna start my work. And I'm supposed to work till 10. But it's technically like your own call till 10. Being in news, it's kind of like being a first responder. Like, whenever, you always have to be near your phone because anything can happen at any moment. And so, whenever you get a call, you just have to be ready to go out and get the story or whatever is going on. That doesn't normally happen here in North Dakota. So it's a little bit more lenient, but you just never know. You never know. I know one Saturday, I had called in sick. I wasn't feeling well, and I got a call that there was a fire on our Air Force base here, and so I had to go and cover it while sick.
To our Malik Wilson now. He spent the evening gathering as much information as possible.
Good evening, Renee. This is as close as I'm able to get to the scene tonight. If you look right behind me where these lights are, that is the location of the Minot Air Force Base itself. I'm here outside the Minot Air Force Base getting a glimpse of the aftermath of last night's fire. Now, just a few minutes ago behind me, fire crews were still outside trying to manage the fire and trying to determine a cause.
But, I mean, that just comes with the business. Days that you think you're off work, you're not. And, when you are at work, it's just constant. It's constant. But like I said, it prepares you for the future, prepares you for things, especially goals that I have for myself. So I never really complain. I'm excited about it. And I take full advantage of it. So, yeah, but I'm making my bacon sandwiches. I'll let you know how they turn out. They're always good because, I'm a 5-star chef.
Cap.
But yeah, thank you guys for tuning in. Be sure to like this video, share this video, share the other videos, like those videos, subscribe to this channel if you haven't. And let's get me to 1,000 subscribers, man. I love the support that so many people have already shown. And yeah, please send me video ideas. I got some creative things cooking up. I got to get some more people on board, but I'm excited, man. I'm excited. I am excited. Can't cut this bacon to save my life, but yeah, I'm excited. So, yeah. So the key to, let me cut this out. The key to making perfect bacon is butter. Yes, I'm using my hands, but I wash my hands, so hop off. But yes, add some butter to it, you know, get some sizzle to it, you know. A lot of y'all are wondering how I'm able to touch the pan when it's, you know, that hot. Let you know it's really on. I mean, I'm pretty sure you know it's on because it's sizzling. But when you become a 5-star chef, you can touch the pan. You know, it's not hot to you. So that's like my special power that I have because I'm a 5-star chef. I'm a 5-star, you know, a lot of other things, but yeah, that's one of them. But yeah, make sure, you know, rub the bacon into it, let it sizzle in there. Ooh. Let it shizzle in there. And I don't like my bacon to be crispy. Like, I like it to be a little chewy, like in the middle of chewy, a little crunchy. I know some people that like the crunchy bacon, like, ew. Ooh, child, the girl. I don't like that country little cat. But yeah, so if you're like me and you don't like your bacon too, you know, crunchy, but you know, not too chewy in the middle, make sure you keep an eye on your bacon because bacon is thin and even the thick cuts is still thin and it will crisp up quickly. So, and that's another thing. Don't have your burner too hot. That's a huge point for you guys that don't know how to cook. Like, don't have your burner too hot. My mom used to teach me that. I used to have the whole house smoking, the whole iron in flames, and she would get so mad. But you know, I learned with experience, and it teaches you to cook the food thoroughly. 5-star tips right there. I'm trying to teach you. Teaches you how to cook it thoroughly, and lost my thought. Teach you how to cook it thoroughly and you know, cook the meat, you know, all the way through into your perfection. But yeah, that's, you know, enough of my 5-star tips for today. Tune in tomorrow. So that right there is the perfect texture for bacon. Not crunchy, not too chewy, but perfect. You know, I've always been taught that the man should cook and cater and clean to his wife's needs. You know, I said that wrong. Stupid. I've always been taught that a man should cook, clean, and cater to his woman's needs. You know, unfortunately, I don't have a wife. You know, a woman. It's kind of depressing.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine. And you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it.
Out there my wife is out there somewhere, you know. But until then, fellas, you know, take notes. Learn how to do these things so that when you do get a woman, she'll love you forever. Blah, blah, blah. This right here, dog.
This shit right here, nigga. This shit right here, nigga.
This right here is a game changer. Ladies, y'all need to stop playing, man. If you let me make you one of these right here, I'm trying to tell you, your life will change. Woo-wee. Fun fact. Excuse my mouth. But I don't bite things with my front teeth. I used to have braces, and like my front teeth used to hurt so bad from like where they were squeezing my teeth together. And so I always use like my molars, like my back, like the back teeth. Like I never use my front teeth. So years later, I'm still tearing apart sandwiches, chicken, anything, honestly. Just because I'm used to it. I don't know. I'm just comfortable with it. I need to get braces again. I'm contemplating if I want to get like the metal ones again or if I want to do the Invisalign, but definitely need them again. Tip out there to all y'all that have had braces. I mean that are getting braces of some sort. Wear your retainer. A little fun story. When I got my retainer off, like not even I don't know, maybe 2 weeks. I honestly think it was like a week, not even a week. But that might be pushing. I don't know. I'll say not even a month after getting my braces off. I was excited, you know, and I was in class one day chewing on a pen, and out of nowhere, this tooth right here, I don't want to show y'all because I probably have food in my mouth, but my front tooth chipped it. Like a little piece of it chipped. And for some reason, my retainer wouldn't fit in my mouth anymore. And so I told my mom, well, I texted my mom. As soon as it happened, I was like, I chipped my tooth. Like, and I've chipped many teeth before. Like, I've chipped a ton of teeth. And it's always like detrimental. It's like I lost a finger or something, or I lost my, like I lost a limb. So I texted her, I was like, hey, you know, I chipped my tooth again, you know, yada, yada, yada. So she was like, all right. I guess she didn't think it was that serious because it, like, we waited a while to get it fixed. Or maybe it was, like, insurance things. I really don't know. But I didn't get it fixed until, like, maybe like a month later, I don't know. And I lied, my retainer still did fit. During that month, I was wearing my retainer to hide the fact that I had chipped my tooth. Like, the retainer looked so real to where when I had it in, people couldn't tell that I had a chipped tooth. So I wore that. When I went to the dentist, I ended up having a cavity, my very first cavity. Never had a cavity before. I had a cavity. And so they went in and did like surgery or whatever because like the cavity was pretty bad. And once they did the surgery, my tooth was smaller than before. And that's when my retainer wouldn't fit. So this is my first time ever telling this story. But yeah, the retainer didn't fit. And it was just like I had told my mom about that, and like it was just kind of just like a waiting process, like, you know, waiting to get scheduled, things like that. And so this whole time I'm not wearing my retainer. And so right here, these two front teeth started to separate. And finally got in to see my doctor, my orthodontist, to where he could remold me and get me a new retainer. But when he remolded it, it fit the gap. So I had a gapped retainer. And so it was basically a waste of time, waste of money. I hate my mom even went through all that, but yeah, I'm gonna get retainers again. I'm gonna get braces again. Once I do that, I'm gonna get the permanent metal behind my teeth to where they don't separate again. But yeah, word to the wise, man. If you get braces, it's a lot of money, but make sure you just go ahead and get the metal piece behind your mouth. It doesn't. My mom doesn't have a lisp. She has the metal permanent retainer. She doesn't have a lisp. Never had a problem. I guess it just depends on who you are. But as the days get, you know, we get more advanced in technology and stuff, and better with our equipment. I'm pretty sure they have ways to make sure that you don't have a lisp. So that's pretty cool. But yeah, I mentioned that I've chipped my tooth multiple times. One time before, this is the worst one. I don't even care about the other ones, but this is the worst one. I won't even say, yeah. Anyway, I was playing dodgeball in middle school. And I don't know if y'all have ever played dodgeball before, but it's intense. Like, you know, people are throwing balls. No, pause.
What?
People are, you know the concept of it. I'll show a video of it right here. foam balls. Pause. I can't even tell the story because I know there's people out there that are watching it. Oh, you're being. Anyway, you know what? We're going to grow up. We're going to be mature. I caught one of the balls. You know, once you catch a ball, it gets someone out on the opposite team who threw the ball. So I caught the ball. Boom. I jumped. Like, it was like some Matrix. Like, caught the ball. Someone else had threw another one. I jumped up, you feel me? Like, and, like, hopped over the other ball. The ball went under my feet. Didn't get me. So, I was like, I need to back up. Like, I'm geeked right now because I just caught the ball and I just jumped over another ball. Like, my time is getting short. I need to back up, get out the way, regroup, and come back so that I can, you know, start throwing more balls and get people out. So, as I'm backpedaling. This dude named Ricky Thorpe, I remember him to this day. Ricky Thorpe came out of nowhere. He wasn't even paying attention. And, like, as I'm backpedaling, he's running forward. And, like, he, like, hits me in the back. Boom. I fall down, face plant. Boom. Smack the ground, face first. So, immediately, like, I felt like my lip was bleeding, you know, because it was, like, in pain. But I was like, oh, that's nothing, you know, suck that up. You know, let me go wipe it off or whatever. So, the coaches, like, in our PE class had came up. He was like, Dad, like, are you okay? And I was like, yeah, I'm fine. My lips just bleeding. He was like, oh, no, like, you're real. He was like, your teeth are gone. I was like, what? And this is my very first time ever chipping my teeth. So at that time, like, I wanted to cry. Like, I was scared, embarrassed. Like, I didn't know what to do. So I'm thinking it's like the end of the world. So he said that. And I don't know if you ever been in like in a situation where it just feels like so out of body. Like the trauma is that it's just that harsh to where it feels like you're not even there at the moment. And that's how I felt like. I felt like I was just watching the whole thing, like watching him tell me my reaction, everything. They say you get that feeling like when you get shot or something, but I feel like it's just when something super traumatizing happens, and it just affects you really hard, like you don't know how to take it. So he said that, and immediately, like, I ran to the bathroom, and when I got to the bathroom, I'm looking, and like I had chipped like all of these up front, like it was bad. I was like so like just scared. Like I said, I thought my life was about to end. So anyway, when that happened, my mom had scheduled an emergency, surgery that same day. And so that night, the dentist is not even supposed to be open. That night, we get to the dentist, and he does like his assessment and whatnot. And golly, my throat. So anyway, we get to the doctor. The dentist that night. He does his assessment. He was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna do the surgery, but not today. Like, we're gonna reschedule for like next week." He just wanted to make sure that the teeth were like fixable and that he could, do the surgery and whatnot. He was like, "It's not that, it's not that timely. It's not that. What am I trying to say? It's not time sensible, so you'll be fine. Like, I just need to work out some things, whatever they do to get the teeth fixed." It was like a while ago, so it may have been like a slower process. But anyway, I had to go to school for a week. This before I even had braces, retainer, or anything, so I couldn't hide it. I had to go to school for a week with a front grill messed up, completely messed up. Talk about embarrassing. Like, you're trying to flirt, like you're trying to do all types of stuff, and you can't talk. Like, I did not talk that whole week. People would be like, "Oh my God, like, let me see your mouth, let me see your mouth," and I'll be like, it would just be, like, it wouldn't, like, I didn't want to show anything. But yeah, ended up getting my teeth fixed. Then after that, I got braces, and I never chipped my teeth with braces in. But after that, it was just a catastrophe. Like, I'm just very, like, not injury prone, but when I get injured, it's always severe. I can tell y'all so many stories about me getting hurt. Like, I almost cut my finger off. Well, not even cut it off, I almost blew it off. But that's another story for another day. But yeah, that's my morning rant. I got to get ready for work. But yeah, be sure to like, comment, subscribe. Share this video with your friends, coworkers, teammates, whoever wants to watch these videos, man. Road to get Malik to 1,000 subscribers. Road to get monetized. Road to not being bored during quarantine, and road to much success. Praying for y'all. Hope y'all are praying for me. And let's get this money. Peace.